Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back with another timeless pick a card reading, and today we're going to be looking into what do your spirit guides want you to know. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with this receptive power card as well as this glass flower. For pile number 2, we have this treading carefully card with this red jasper. And for pile number 3, we have the nourishment card with the rose quartz. So take all the time you need to see which pile you are the most drawn to. Where is your intuition leading you? And yeah, that's going to be the pile that has a message for you today. So pause the video if you need to take more time to meditate further. But yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards and let's go in the beyond. Hey group 1, if you were drawn to the glass flower as well as the receptive power card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what messages your spirit guides have for you today. What do your spirit guides want you to know? So right away, you were drawn to the receptive power card. I think your spirit guides might be wanting to give you a message that your gentleness and compassion is actually a great source of power and strength for you at this time. But let's pull more tarot and oracle cards to get a deeper message. So, group 1. What do the spirit guides of group 1 want to say? What does group 1 need to know right now? Ooh, we have the 6 of Thunder. Harvest of Stones. 8 of Stones. The Lovers. And Ace of Cups. Okay, so your spirit guides are coming through with a very clear message about love and compassion right now. And honestly, a lot of divine feminine energy is here for you, and your spirit guides really want you to connect to your own inner divine feminine energy, whether you are male or female or non-binary. We all have this deep receptive power. We all have the power to attract things to us with our energy. We all have the power to connect to our intuition and to connect to that the wisdom that our subconscious mind and even our unconscious mind has for us. And I think your spirit guides want you to connect to the feminine energy of love and compassion and nourishing yourself and others even. But I think your spirit guides really want you to have a lot more self-love. I think with the Lovers card, this card is coming out to remind you to have compassion and love and show yourself gentleness and show yourself forgiveness and compassion, because I think there's a lot of healing for you. And there's a lot, if you show yourself a lot of self-care, self-love, compassion, and gentleness, I think you're going to experience more of that energy from the universe in general. I think the universe will show you more love and kindness and gentleness, and I think that will be a source of deep healing for you at this time. With these 2 cards coming out, we have Harvest of Stones and 8 of Stones. I think this is speaking about having self-care for yourself to express yourself more. You might have a hobby or a passion. You might love to journal and express your emotions through journaling or through art or creativity in some way. I think your spirit guides really want you to show yourself a lot of love and compassion and give yourself the space to express emotions and express all the things that you really need to express right now. And we also have Harvest of Stones, and with this card I am getting a vibe of it's really time to nurture you. I think you have a lot of I think you've shown a lot of strength for other people, and you've shown a lot of caretaking for other people, nourishing other people, and I think your spirit guides really want you to put that energy back into yourself and to really fill your own cup up and really nourish yourself and nourish your own energy. And yeah, let's pull a few more cards to get a little more information. Group number 1. What does group number 1's spirit guides want them to know? Group number 1. Yeah, I just think that your spirit guides want you to know that being gentle, showing yourself love and compassion is actually an act of strength and resilience, and you don't have to be strong for everyone else all the time. You can take some time to yourself to really nourish yourself and your own emotions and express yourself. Because I think that's maybe what's missing. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and Judgment as well. So your spirit guides are coming strongly through with a strong message today. And they really want you to know that I see this as you nurturing yourself, showing yourself love, showing yourself compassion, filling up your own cup, letting yourself grieve losses, letting yourself express anger or sadness, or express those harder emotions that maybe you've kind of been burying or pushing down. I think your spirit guides really want you to embrace your wholeness and embrace those harder emotions, express those harder emotions. Surround yourself with loved ones and friends if that's how you like to, let emotions out or express yourself. If you like to express yourself to a group of people, really focus on spending time with loved ones and family and friends, because I think your spirit guides are speaking about you recently going through a harder time, whether there was a physical injury or just feeling drained and burnt out. I think something in your life caused you to feel emotional pain or physical pain, and your spirit guides are really speaking about that today, and they want to come through with this strong message. They really want you to hear this message and honestly try to integrate it into your life and try to achieve a sense of more wholeness, letting yourself express yourself, letting those harder emotions be expressed and released and cleared, so that you can come into a time when you're really focused on yourself, you're focused on new beginnings, you're focused on filling your own cup up and having more energy for yourself and for your creative pursuits, or just for your own self-expression, letting your emotions out, letting yourself feel them. Again, it all really comes back to compassion, gentleness, nourishing yourself. So let's pull a few oracle cards for any last messages that want to come through. pile number 1. Is there any last messages that want to come through for my pile number 1? What does group 1 need to hear from their spirit guides? Ooh, we have the Dream Weaver card with accessibility. It's a beautiful card. We also have, ooh, we have Medicine Bag with Treasure. Your spirit guides really want you to know that it's okay for you to have this receptive moment in your life. It's okay for you to step back, take a pause, take a deep breath, take a little time out. Take a little time out for your own rest and recovery. Have that gentle compassion for yourself. The same compassion that you might have for a loved one who was recently injured or sick or just going through a hard emotional time. You'd be really supportive to them. So your spirit guides want you to know that it's really important for you to support yourself right now in that way. And I see you are a very deep, caring person, but you might not always hold that space for yourself, and your spirit guides really want you to start to hold that space for yourself and bring that magic and medicine into your own space and into your own world that you might give to other people. With this treasure bag, I just see that I think you're always sharing beautiful gifts with people and others, and I think you're kind of like a treasure in everyone's life that you touch. And your spirit guides are really saying, like, bring a little bit of this magic into your life. Take a little bit of this magic for yourself. I think you help a lot of people, and you might caretake for people even, and they really want you to just kind of think about yourself. Bring that magic and hold that space for yourself. Bring that magic back into your life. Do something for yourself. Focus on your self-care. Really highlight compassion and gentleness for yourself. And your spirit guides really want you to really kind of take your own self-care really seriously, because I see you as like a healer in a lot of other people's lives, and I think you recently have had a bit of a hardship and you need a little bit of healing and a little bit of your own magic in your life. And there's nothing wrong with taking time for yourself and really tending to yourself and your own needs, and that's what your spirit guides really want you to know today. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. If this video did resonate with you, please like and subscribe and comment down below, because I just love reading the comments. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey group 2, if you were drawn to the red jasper stone as well as the treading carefully card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your spirit guides want you to know today. So we're going to start with a tarot, and then I will be pulling some more oracle cards as well. But yeah, group 2, what do the spirit guides of group 2 want to bring through? Group 2, what do their spirit guides want them to know? So we have the Ace of Stones coming out first. Ooh, we have Ace of Cups too, wow. The Emperor. The Moon. The Hermit. Ooh, and the Hanged One. Okay, wow. So I think your spirit guides really want you to spend time. I'm getting a few different messages. There's this message of having some sacred space to have a bit of a hermit mode phase. So these cards I'm getting very similar energy from. We have the Hanged One and the Hermit. So the Hanged One did come out in reverse. So I feel like perhaps you've been resisting having a little bit of time for quiet reflection or meditation or just contemplation and decision making, and your spirit guides are coming through today to remind you of the power of contemplation and to remind you of the power of meditation and having a bit of a hermit mode phase and taking a little bit of a rest. And then I am feeling like, honestly, maybe you are going through a big decision. I kind of see these cards in pairs, like you might be going through a big decision of, do I decide A or do I decide B? Do I go down this road? Do I go down that road? And that might be why you were drawn to the treading carefully card. Like it's time to make really strategic decisions. It might be time to tread carefully and to contemplate and to have like a bit of a hermit mode and to meditate on these decisions, if that's something you resonate with. This could be also speaking about 2 opportunities that will be presenting in your life soon that maybe you haven't seen yet. Your spirit guides might be wanting to bring up the fact that new opportunities will be coming your way if you don't see them yet. And there is this other message I am getting about being very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy, because we have the Emperor. We have a lot of that strong masculine Aries energy. You might have an Aries moon or sun. And then we do have the Moon card, which is, it signifies a lot of that that feminine energy, that Cancer, that energy, that mothering energy, that deep yin energy that we all have. So there is this message of being balanced in your emotions and being balanced in your intellectual decision making as well. So this group, you might be contemplating a very life-changing decision, or you might be at a crossroads in your life and your spirit guides are wanting to speak about that. So let's get some more information. We're going to pull some more tarot cards as well. What does group 2 need to know from their spirit guides? What does group 2 need to know? And I am hearing contemplation. Yeah, I'm really hearing contemplation. I think the best thing for this group is to embrace a little bit of a hermit mode, embrace going quietly within yourself to uncover your desires or to uncover your motives, to uncover what you might want your future to look like. So we have Page of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, King of Swords, 9 of Wands, as well as the 3 of Wands. Okay, so I do see that, yeah, this is a lot about your mental, intellectual side, what's going on in your mind and your thoughts. I think it is time to maybe quiet your thoughts, because there will be I think your thoughts might be a little clouded right now, and you might not be seeing things clearly. You might not see all of your options. You might be kind of stuck in a thick forest of maybe disempowering thoughts, or maybe just thoughts that aren't in your highest alignment, and that's kind of not letting you see the full picture. I think you're just maybe focusing on individual trees and you're not seeing the whole forest. I'm just being drawn to that metaphor because of the imagery in Nine of Wands, as well as treading carefully. I think your spirit guides want you to take a step back so you can see a wider perspective on your situation and your life, because I think there's new opportunities coming for you that you don't see yet. I think you will be starting something new and beautiful with Three of Wands. And I don't think you can see this clearly at this current moment in time. Yeah, I'm just getting the imagery of you really needing to clear your mind, focus on stillness, focus on quiet contemplation, on balancing the right and the left hemispheres of the brain, getting into those deep levels of relaxation where your brain waves are allowing you to solve problems in different ways, and they are allowing you to creative problem solve and see things from different perspectives. That's really what your spirit guides want you to know. It's all about having some time for quiet contemplation so you can see things from new perspectives. Because I think you will start to see things in new ways, and that will bring in new opportunities, and you will be on maybe a new life path. Maybe you only see two directions right now, like I can only do A or B, but your spirit guides are wanting you to know, like, if you take some time out, balance your thoughts, balance your emotions, have your mind be an empty vessel, there might be like a third option that presents itself, and you might be like, okay, now I have option A, B, and C, and maybe option C is in my highest and greatest alignment. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for group 2. Let's pull some oracle cards to get any last messages that want to come through from your spirit guides. Last messages from the spirit guides of group 2. What does group 2 need to know? So we have, wow, we have the Dreamweaver card. This is beautiful. And we have Earth with Nurture. Okay, so your spirit guides are really letting me know with these two cards coming out last, it's really time for you to have a bit of a dreamy phase where you are meditating and contemplating and getting new ideas from daydreams and going deep within yourself to find new solutions to problems, to find, yeah, like new opportunities. It's all about that deep, quiet contemplation, daydreaming, seeing things through your inner vision, your inner eye, working on that third eye energy, visualizing new perspectives, new scenarios, new opportunities, changing your perspective through your visualizations, going within, taking a lot of time for rest and relaxation. This is just deep meditative energy that your spirit guides really want you to embrace right now. There's a lot for you in that deep energy, in that deep space of quiet contemplation and allowing yourself to daydream and to see things differently and to see things in a new light. And maybe you're only going to see this first in your mind's eye before it presents itself into your reality. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 2. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Yeah, and comment below which one you chose and how it resonated with you. I just love to read the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey group 3, if you were drawn to the Rose Quartz Tower, as well as the Nourishment card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your spirit guides want you to know today. So we're going to start with some tarot, and then I will be pulling some oracle cards as well. Group 3, what do the spirit guides of group 3 want them to know? Group 3, what do we need to know? Okay, we had the Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Ooh, we have the Eight of Cups. King of Swords, wow. And Five of Swords, okay. We have some different messages coming through. So there is this message of having more self-love, and honestly, having more loving thoughts, having more thoughts of, okay, yeah, I'm getting the message really clearly. Your spirit guides want to speak about your thoughts as well, and about how some of your thoughts maybe how they are impacting you, because some of your thoughts are a bit disempowering with Five of Swords. Some of your thoughts, I think, come from a place of conflict, or they come from past trauma or experiences perhaps of when you were bullied or made to feel less than, and some of your thoughts are keeping you in these patterns. And this is really common for a lot of people, to have these thoughts of not feeling good enough or feeling unworthy. And I think that's what your spirit guides are wanting to speak on today. I think they want to speak about you nourishing your thoughts and bringing in more thoughts of self-love and more thoughts of how powerful you are and how worthy you are and how unique and important you are and how much you matter to the world. I think your spirit guides want you to focus a lot on positive affirmations and about bringing more positive thoughts and into your life, because I see your thoughts as these butterflies. We have this one butterfly here. We have all these butterflies in the Eight of Cups. I see if you can start to bring in more self-loving thoughts, your thoughts and your mental space is just going to transform into this beautiful, loving place. Your spirit guides really want you to start to nourish your thoughts and nourish your mental space and give it the strong foundation of empowering positive thoughts, because that is going to transform your mental space, which in turn will transform how you feel, and that is going to transform your life and where you are in your life. So let's pull a few more tarot cards to get more messages. Group 3. What does group 3 need to know today from their spirit guides. At the bottom of the deck, we have Harvest of Thunder. So this is like the King of Cups, and I think your spirit guides want you to have this beautiful mental space of being really connected to them and connected to spirit and connected to a very rich and empowering intellectual and mental space. Yeah. So that was just a really cool card to see at the bottom of the deck. And we also have the Death card, Root of Thunder, Eight of Stones, Four of Wands, Five of Cups, and Six of Thunder. Wow, this is amazing. We have this beautiful butterfly card coming out, confirming the message that I was just receiving regarding the butterflies, and putting your attention into your thoughts and nourishing your thoughts in your mental space so that that area of your life can transform and thus transform your entire experience here on earth. There's just a lot of transformative energy here with the Death card. I think you're kind of moving from one way of thinking and feeling into a whole new way of wholeness and empowered thinking. Once you nourish and put your attention, okay, what have I been thinking? Where do these thoughts come from? Is this empowering me? Is this disempowering me? Once you kind of ask yourself these questions on a daily basis, you're going to see a pattern and a rhythm. And I think it's going to be really easy to change that pattern and rhythm. So if you've been having some disempowering thoughts, once you become aware of it, you're one step closer to changing them. Just that awareness alone is just putting you so far ahead on your journey. And once you have that awareness, you can easily shift to more positive thoughts on a daily basis. And I see that this will require some work and attention and focus, but it's something that is going to be very rewarding and very rich for you. So it's very important to kind of ask yourself those questions each day of where is this thought arising from? Do I actually feel that way? Do I actually think that? Or are these thoughts arising from past situations that were disempowering? Are these thoughts arising from a time of grief or loss? A time when I was feeling disempowered, or a time that I felt victimized, or a time that I was experiencing really harsh experiences? It's important to ask ourselves where our thoughts come from, because they really impact how we think and feel. And with the Six of Swords coming out, I just see this as you becoming so much more expansive on your journey and in your mental space and in your life in general. I just see you expanding and transforming and nourishing yourself in many, many ways. Nourishing your physical body, your emotional body, and your mental body, and in turn, your spiritual body as well. I see you putting your time and energy into the nourishment of all the different parts of yourself and really acknowledging, I'm more than just my body, I'm more than just my thoughts. You know, I have this emotional body and this spiritual body as well, and I need to nourish all aspects of myself, not just the physical, not just the mental. That kind of energy is what I'm picking up through this reading, and I just love all of this beautiful butterfly energy, this beautiful transformational energy that your spirit guides are supporting you with at this time. And yeah, they really want you to start this journey with focusing on your mental space and your mental body. So let's get a few more oracle cards for any last messages that want to come through. For group 3, are there any last messages that want to come through? Group 3, what does group 3 need to know from their spirit guides? Group 3. Ooh, we have the Lodge with Council. And we have the Drum with Awaken. Okay, so a few messages coming through. With this beautiful Council card, if you have been feeling like maybe you would like some feedback from friends or family or your trusted advisors or friends in some way, if you've been wanting to get advice from people, this card is here to let you know that getting advice would be helpful if you've been feeling that way. And this card is also coming out, I'm feeling like, because it wants to speak about if you have been feeling like you need to see a mental health professional, definitely trust your instincts there and find a mental health professional. If you wanted to speak to someone about your thoughts and feelings, if you've been feeling overwhelmed and you just want someone to listen, or you just want to explain how you've been feeling, I think that would be really helpful for you. Definitely seeking counsel of some kind would be very helpful. So if you have some trusted friends or family that you go to for advice, I think you could really benefit from that. And we have the Drum card with Awaken, because I think you are awakening to a new aspect of yourself and a new side of yourself. I think you're awakening to your mental body. You're really awakening to your thoughts. You're really awakening to, okay, what am I thinking? Where is this thought coming from? Is this thought coming from past situations of disempowerment? Is this thought coming from myself? Is this thought coming from my spirit guide? Is this thought coming from an empowered place? And you're starting to awaken to that. And your spirit guides want you to know like how powerful this journey is going to be for you, and how powerful being more mindful of your thoughts is really going to allow your life to transform in a beautiful way. And yeah, this is just really about awakening, your journey of awakening to a more mindful existence, really being really empowered in your mental body. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for group number 3. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below which one you chose. I always love reading the comments. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings.